Before we get into today's episode, apologies about this. I don't really know what's going on. I had a haircut, didn't go so well, so try and ignore it if you can. So let's crack on. Hey guys, it's GameFacer and welcome back to episode 10 of my Manchester City career mode. And today's episode, plenty of games to get through. They come quite thick and fast actually as we head into the January transfer window in today's episode. First game against Newcastle, all the matches to play as well later on, cup games, etc. We're looking forward to getting into the window, trying to sign some new players. We've got about £80 million to spend if we choose to. We are going to spend a lot of it, to be honest. There's going to be a few players we bring in. And yeah, we'll get on with things straight away. Before we do, if we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Over 18,500 of you now, so thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. Let's crack on with things. Let's take a look at the team we're going to put out for this game against Newcastle. To the back formation. Yes, one of my favourite formations. 2-4-1-3 formation. Huge fan of it right now. We're going to play with this one against Newcastle. They're probably going to be playing a 4-4-1-1, I think. Two at the back could work, could not, as always. We'll wait and see. Ederson, Kyle Walker, Boateng, Jury. We've also got Mendy, David Silva, Gundogan, Foden, Mahrez, Jesus and Bernardo all starting. We played 2 or 3 days ago, and so we've got to think about obviously resting players for this game and then the next match afterwards. The bench looks like this. Laporte, Delph, Jorginho, who might well be on the way out in this next window. De Bruyne, Sterling, Sané and Aguero on there as well, so quite a strong bench if we need them. Let's go with it. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points. Could be a tough one, this, especially with the formation I've gone with, but we can always change it if we need to. Okay, then here we go for this game against Newcastle at St James's Park. We're playing an ambitious formation, 2 at the back here. Kyle Walker's there to rescue us if necessary, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how Newcastle end up setting up. It might end up being more like a 2 up front than a 4-4-1-1. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and also, that's not a good pass. And also, where are the wingers going to play as well, because that can really sort of hurt us potentially. Chance. Newcastle winning the game 1-0. I mean, this isn't down to the formation, this is just a bad start. And they've scored inside 5 minutes. Slimani there from range, just hits it, goes in. No one gets the block in quick enough. Don't really know what's going on here. I mean, we have enough players back to deal with, there's no doubt about it. There's a back 4 there, there's 2 players in front of it as well. So we had 6 players there to deal with that, including the goalkeeper. And we still don't manage it. Lose the game 1-0, not the start we wanted. First shot of the game goes in. Looking for an immediate response if we can get it. Mahrez waiting for some help. Still back to Mahrez. Mahrez with a chance to shoot. And it's blocked by the defender, I think. Goalkeeper smothers it. And keeps it at 1-0 for now. Chance again for Newcastle. Saved by Ederson. I'm loving this. This is interesting. The wingers are playing further forward than I anticipated. That's causing us a few more issues than I'd hoped for. But it's end-to-end stuff, and that's what I like to see. Matt Ritchie to deliver a corner in here. Chance, if we can clear it please. Anybody? What a save, Ederson. That nearly became 2-0 very quickly. No. Look how many Newcastle players were there. Okay, we maybe have to rethink this a little bit more. Now I've seen the way that Newcastle are looking to play. Maybe a 3 at the back would be more appropriate than 2. Chance here for us. Foden trying to create something here. Let's get a shot away. Foden, oh, deflected. Chance here for us again. It's gone in. It's 1-1. It's onside as well. I panicked for a second. I thought he was off, but no, he's on. Jesus holds and manages to find the space to get a run into the box. Follow that one up and get himself the goal as well. I think it comes off the post at the end or off the bar. I couldn't quite tell. But it's 1-1 nevertheless. And we finally scored. Equalised there 27 minutes into this game. And it's a good bit of play here from Foden. Actually creates this chance really by himself with this little turn. Gets the shot away, deflects towards the keeper. I think he gets it in the face there, and then off the post and in, 1-1. That's what we're capable of when this formation works properly, but you always have the issue of the positioning of the fullbacks. That's the biggest thing here, really. Mahrez coming here, oh, should really do better there. Gundogan into Jesus. Got a free kick to us. I'll take that. Don't know what it's for, but I'll take it. Mahrez on the edge of the box. If only I was good at free kicks. 10 minutes left of the first half. Play it short here to Jesus. He scores it anyway. Who cares? 2 for him, 2 for us, 2-1. And we find ourselves in front in this game for the first time. 10 minutes before half-time, we've taken the lead. And it's well played here from the short free kick. Jesus on his left foot as well. So on for a perfect hat-trick now if he gets himself a header. Really good bit of play from us there initially to win that free kick. Then obviously to hit it like that. Managed to just about get a shot away. Maybe should have been blocked off or the goalkeeper should have possibly saved it, but I'm not complaining, it's 2-1. Press, there we go, won it back here. Chance, Jesus into Foden. Oh, what a save. That would have been such a good chance for a third as well. The youngster with a really good opportunity there. Unfortunately, saved by the goalkeeper. Pretty good save actually as well, because it was quite far away from him. Really good reach to get to that. Out for a corner here, and it's going to be short to Bernardo Silva. Let's find that one to Foden. Hits it. Go on. Oh, what a finish from Phil Foden. It's 3-1. He finally gets himself the goal. Thought he was going to get it just a few seconds earlier, but now he gets it from this short corner. A couple of minutes before half-time, and we've got ourselves the third goal now. Massive advantage, and we are looking like we could maybe go on to win this game now. Despite, obviously, our slow start, we're looking much better. We've got ourselves a 2-goal advantage here. Foden, totally unmarked. Just hits it from range, finds the top corner perfectly. Can't get much better than that, and it's 3-1. Who said 2 at the back couldn't work? Mendy with the cross on his right foot, into a dangerous zone there, had to punch straight by the goalkeeper. Still applying the pressure later on in this first half. Chance for David Silva, trying to create something here. Foden with a chance to shoot again, nearly the same outcome, but saved by the goalkeeper, who's done a great job for Newcastle. And we have got a short corner here. Bernardo Silva delivers. Mahrez, went for it. Heads it back to him now. Mendy, find the back post. What a ball, Mahrez. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Might well have been offside, but I don't know whether the linesman was going to flag for that or not. It's half-time anyway. We've started playing some really good football, much more like the Man-City I wanted to see. And it helps when you have one less in defence that you can chuck into a midfield or attacking position. Just helps you get up the pitch a little bit quicker and create a little bit more. You can see the control of possession as well. That's all about that formation that we're playing. 9 shots, 6 on target. Okay, we conceded first. It wasn't down to the formation though, it was just down to a slow start. Sometimes that happens. It can go for you or against you, and it's gone against us initially, but luckily we've come back into the game really well. Silva into Jesus, back to Silva, back to Jesus. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's found its way there. Mahrez to deliver. Falls for Foden, but saved by the goalkeeper. Not a bad chance, actually, there. First change, we're going to bring on Jorginho, and we'll take off David Silva. Jorginho will probably be leaving us shortly, if he can in this window. I'm not really too sure whether we will be able to get him out the door, whether it be selling him or trade deal, not really too sure. It might be his last game that he plays for us, so we'll give him a few minutes here, just to rest David Silva, bring on someone that gives us a better balance, really, and maybe a little bit more physical. Here we go, Jorginho's through, ball goes into the middle. Oh my days, if we'd scored that would have been one of the better goals that I've ever scored as well. Passing there was incredible, and it's just fantastic to see. Unfortunately the cross was a little bit behind the guy in the middle, but it's a bit of a shame that one, because it would have been a fantastic goal for us to have scored. Really good team goal. Ball into that post, it has to be cleared away by Mendy. Chance. Oh, I thought it got in. Wow, okay, just been headed over the bar, some sort of deflection. 4 minutes left of this game. That chance has come out of nowhere, really, just throwing 1 or 2 more players further forward of Newcastle. And that's caused them to create a chance there, but it's come to nothing. Still going here, Mahrez. Trying to cut back in on his left. Still going, Mahrez. Shoots and scores 4-1. A little bit fluky. Fell to him quite nicely there when I was expecting it to be intercepted. But we've scored in the 90th minute, 4-1. And I think this is probably the best results, best performance we've had of this series. It's incredible. Really, really good performance here. Exactly the sort of style of football I want to be playing with this team. Total control of the game, really from start to finish, which is exactly what you want. You want to control the ball. You want to be deciding where the ball's going. And, you know, we just did such a fantastic job. Really impressed with the passing as well. It's been a really, really good game. This one, the formation's been incredible for us. And that's it. Finishes 4-1. 3 points for us. Really pleased with how we got on there. Just a shame we conceded so early on, but I'm actually fine with that because the other 85 minutes were absolutely fantastic. So really, really impressed. By far our best victory of the season. Okay, so this guy's asking to leave our youth academy unless he gets promoted, basically. I am going to promote him. He looks like a good player, good potential on him anyway. Overall wise, not fantastic. Value wise, not fantastic either. But I am going to take a bit of a risk here and promote him. It's not going to cost us much. And I think we'll wait and see what comes of it. Okay, so what's this next game now for us to play against Crystal Palace? This is a team going to go with a 3-4-3 type formation here, with Edison starting in goal, Otamendi, Stones and Laporte in defence, Kyle Walker, De Bruyne, Fernandinho and Delph in midfield, with Sterling, Aguero and Sané as our front three. A slight tweak to the other formation that you've seen me play, which is more like a centre attacking mids for sort of Leroy Sané and Sterling. I've pushed them out wide instead after this game against Crystal Palace to give us some more width. This is the bench: Boateng, Gundogan, David Silva, Mahrez, Bernardo, Leo and also Jesus. So we'll go with that. We're up against a 4-4-2 formation, so it's a little bit risky, and I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Okay, we go for this game at Selhurst Park against Palace. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves a victory, and hopefully pick up another 3 points. Kyle Walker over to Sané. Look at this width already. Sané going to deliver. It's a very quick start from us here. Much better than the last game. And Sané going to play it into Sterling. Still have it here. De Bruyne was the spare man, but we didn't find him. Chance here for Palace. Loses the game 1-0 once again. This was a big issue for us here. We've created the issue ourselves. Basically, De Bruyne was left in the midfield by himself. Fernandinho had gone forward in an earlier attack. He hadn't got back quickly enough. He was out of position. Then we played the pass to try and find a winger. Didn't find him. Got cut out. They go forward. They attack. It's our own fault. And consequently, they've scored 7 minutes in after a really lively start and a positive start by us as well. Sterling looking for Aguero. Look at that for a pass. Aguero's through here. Aguero saved by the keeper. And then cleared by the defender. Could really have done something with that one. It's a little bit of a difficult angle, but I still wanted to try and get a goal from that. Close, but unfortunately not got the equaliser just yet. We're already almost into that sort of style of play in the 90th minute where you're pushing everyone forward. Sterling shoots, another save, beaten away by the keeper fantastically well. Laporte finds himself up front for some reason, and De Bruyne holds on for it for too long, but we'll get a free kick. I wish I was good at free kicks, because this would be an easy goal. Who is it to hit this one? Aguero. Oh, we've done it again. It's an equaliser. Sergio Aguero does it from the short free kick. And there we go. We can score from free kicks in a different way. Might not be able to take them straight off, but we can certainly lay them off and do that. What a strike from Aguero. A little bit different to the other one we saw in the last game. It's more of a finesse, this one. But still finds the back of the net, and it's 1-1 inside 30 minutes. We've managed to equalise. We're sure it was going to get blocked, but managed to somehow get a shot away. That's it for the first half. Still drawing the game 1-1. In a good position at the moment, looking the better team, despite us obviously conceding and not being in front. We are looking the better side, and I am fairly positive about the second half as well. We're in complete control. They've had one shot and they scored it. But yeah, pretty impressed by some of the play. Still need to try and step things up a little bit though, and I just hope we can get a second. I sort of underestimated how important the counter-attack would be for Crystal Palace. I didn't realise they would be counter-attacking the way they have, so that has certainly surprised me and caused us issues earlier on in the match. Chance here for Palace. Wow, it's gone wide. Really close opportunity as well. Just over 25 minutes to go, and Palace actually having one or two chances now, which they weren't really having for most of the first half. They've just thrown a lot more players further forward, got them in more advanced positions, and we're going to have to switch something up because it was coming. It really was coming. I was just about to, after this attack, make the changes. It's come a little bit too late now. It's 2-1. But look at the way they're pushing forward. They weren't doing this in the first half at all. They didn't have 4 or 5 players in an attack like this. So, yeah, very bizarre how much it's sort of changed so quickly. We are going to now look to make some changes, I think. Okay, some tweaks now. Gundogan going to come on. We'll take off Otamendi. That's our first change. Change formation as well to a 4-3-3 attack. Kyle Walker's obviously going to play a little bit further forward. But hopefully Delph will sit back and protect our defence in other ways. But yeah, finding ourselves losing the game 2-1 here. 25 minutes left of the game. Bit disappointed, to say the least. We are just going to kick the ball out, in fact, to get these changes made. But yeah, a bit disappointed, really, that that's happened. We looked so sort of strong, really, in the first half. No, no. Oh, my days. Townsend nearly secured the win for Crystal Palace. Great chance, and we've got away with that one. Okay, so there's about 7 minutes left now. We're going to bring on Leo and also Jesus, 2 new strikers for the final 7 minutes. Laporte, Fernandinho coming off. And obviously changes our sort of shape a little bit. 7 minutes to go, and we are really struggling here. No, you can't let him out there, Sterling. Because then that pass gets played. Unbelievable. Chance for Townsend. Delph can't get there. Townsend is going to score. No, he's not. He can't for some reason. And I don't know how that's taken a deflection. Just thought he put it wide. Out for a corner here. 4 minutes to go. Get it away, please. Come on. One final attack. I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. Going to try and pick out the big man again if we can. Will he actually win it this time? Yeah, but it's not fallen to anyone. And that'll be it. Go on. Oh, how's he not won that as well? There we go. Finishes 2-1. We've lost that game, obviously, to Crystal Palace. Not a game we should have lost. It's one of those losses that comes out of the blue that feels a little bit harsher than it should, because you probably deserve something a little bit more from the game. But Crystal Palace tactically got it spot on. I mean, the first half they had 5 minutes where, well, 7 minutes where they scored, and then the rest of the first half it was all away. It was all our ball, and then they had one shot. Then the second half started. The first 25 minutes, the better team, no doubt about it, created the most chances. Maybe should have made the changes before, but literally as they scored that second goal, I was about to make the changes. And yeah, that's obviously gave us a bit of a kick in the teeth, and then it's very difficult to get back into the game after that. Okay, so we're into the transfer window now. Got our first offer in for our right back. Obviously, Dalot's still out injured, so we are going to keep him. We're not going to loan him out at the moment. He's also been making good progress as well in the training drills. We've got some more scouting updates coming in, which is good because I've been getting rid of quite a lot of them recently. But we are going to sign up 1 or 2 here that are good enough. And we'll take Nicholas Bailey, thank you. None of the Brazilians are any good, which is a bit of a surprise. And then I think we'll just take 1 Spanish guy here. I don't think I'm that interested in any of the others. Okay, so let's take a look at the league table. After we lose that game against Crystal Palace, United suddenly find themselves within 3 points of us. They've obviously been winning as we've been winning, and then when we've slipped up, they've managed to capitalise on that by the looks of it as well, with a 4-0 victory over Southampton. So a bit of pressure at the top, which is good to see. 8 points between us and 3rd place as well, and then beyond that, it does get a little bit ridiculous. But certainly the top 2 in particular, there is a bit of a battle going on there between the 2 Manchester clubs. I'm looking to strengthen now as we go into this January transfer window. I don't actually know whether we are going to be playing this game against Watford, whether we'll actually get through it or not, because there's maybe a few deals I want to look at now. And the first one is a deal for Kovacic. I'm a little bit annoyed because at the start of this episode he was 82 overall. Now he's gone up to 83 and consequently his value has gone up about £8 million. Or his lowest value anyway. His top value's actually gone up a lot more than that as well. So that's not good news. A bit of a shame about that one. Let's approach to buy him. We can give Jorginho, which is good. Hopefully they want him. Do they want him? No. They want a left winger. Okay, I've literally just got Leroy Sané, so that's not helpful. Okay, we'll just have to offer money then. So we are going to just go and offer 37, 30, we'll go 38. No, not 38 grand. That'll put them off. 38 million. Let's make that clear. 38 million. Come on, what are you going to say? 54.7. You, come on. 40 million pounds. Come on. 51.3. We're getting somewhere. 42 million pounds. Come on, shake my hand. Shake that hand. I know you want to. Come on. What? What do you mean you're stalling? Pathetic. Why are you stalling there? Just keep the negotiations. We're getting somewhere. Right, so that means to be able to get that deal done, we'd now have to go through the next game, which is a little bit annoying. We can't sign Sandro, a player that was suggested in the last episode. Too important, apparently, to Juventus. Luckily, I have been taking a look at some fullbacks, and great, it's come back with 1 fullback, and it happens to be the guy that we can't sign, so that's worked out well for us. Okay, so we're going to send this game against Watford. A bit risky because we have to change the team after playing a few days ago, and also we are only 3 points in front of United, so it's a very risky one, is this, but this is the team I've gone with. 4-3-3 formation. Edison, Journey, obviously Company, Otamendi, Mendy, Jorginho, Foden, David Silva, Mahrez, Jesus and Bernardo. So we're going to go with this game. We'll skip it, I think, now, and draw the match 1-1, which gives United a chance to go a little bit closer to us here. Not good, but something I wanted to do just to get through that game so we could get onto the transfers. I still think that team was more than good enough to beat Watford, but there you go, sometimes that happens. And we are going to now see if we can get a deal sorted before the end of this episode. Unacceptable, they want 45.6, we offered 42 initially, so let's continue to try and negotiate, I think. Come on, £44 million, let's go for it. Come on. Let's see, where's the text gone? That's not helpful. It looks like it's an agreement, at least. But at least give me the subtitles. Okay, so in terms of being agreed, let's now negotiate directly with him. Let's see what sort of contract we can get sorted. He wants to be a rotational player. Fine by me. Okay, 255 grand a week wage, and then he wants a bonus of over £2 million, which is incredible, really. We are going to submit that offer, accept that offer. Depends if he wants more now. Not quite what he's wanting, but he will accept it. And there we go. He joins us at Manchester City. 83 overall. Pretty happy with that one, actually. We'll be replacing, obviously, Jorginho, or we can get him to leave in some capacity. And yeah, just impressed that we've managed to sign him up, even though it was a bit more expensive than I'd hoped. Okay, now I want to try and sort out the left-back position. I still think there's a little bit of an area of weakness there. Fabian Delph's doing okay there. Mendy's not been in great form for us in that position. So I think we do need to bring in a big signing, a big statement here. We do have £38 million to spend, and players that potentially might want to trade out, particularly Jorginho, as I'm trying to get out the door. It's difficult to know what to do. I've just seen the weekly wage of Alex Telles, and I think that's just tempted me. I mean, yes, he's not as good as Alaba for sure, but I think this is the more likely one that we're going to be able to get over the line. And I think I'd be really happy with this signing anyway. Okay, we're going to try our luck at doing a swap at the moment for Jorginho. Let's see what they say to that. Are they interested? No. They want a left back. So this is the position we're in. Do we give them Delph? Do we give them Mendy? Ideally keep hold of your best player in Mendy, but Delph has been starting more as our starting left back recently because of his form. Fabian Delph is 28. I'm just going to chuck in Delph, see what they say to that. Might not even be interested. They are, but they want £37 million. Not something that I'm interested in. So they said 38. I'm going to go at 26 now. We'll see what they say to 26. They're saying 37. That's not much of a decrease. You have to be careful here, otherwise this deal might just fall through. £30 million and Fabian Delph. Let's see what they say. And that's a better offer. Okay, had to increase it more than I was hoping to because I felt the deal was slipping away a little bit there. But we have managed to get that one agreed at £30 million plus Fabian Delph. Let's now negotiate his contract. But it shouldn't be that much in theory, but he might want a massive pay increase. Again, wants to be rotation. I'm more than happy with that. So we just say 40 grand a week wage. Currently on 16. That's not bad, 40 grand. It's a fair offer. He joins us. I mean, 40 grand a week for an 83 overall player is fantastic. I'll take that. And he joins us. Really happy with that signing. Fabian Delph leaves us. He goes to Porto. We've signed Alex Tellez. It was a position we had to try and improve on. We had to find someone that was good. And I think he suits us really. And I'm really happy with his stats and everything as well. So really impressed with that signing. Happy with that one. Gets another 83 rated player who will now probably be our starter in that position. Yeah, stats-wise looks really good. Happy with his physical ones as well as his skill attributes. And got some growth in it as well, which is even more impressive for us. But that will be everything for today's episode now. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll get into the other matches next time round. Thanks for watching, guys. If we could try and hit 75 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well. And that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.